Alright, hey guys, this is a 1v1 on Lost Temple. My name is ALEEEEEEESA with 8 A's, or 8 E's, very important. And I'll be playing the red zerg today against Chumgy. He is the blue protoss. He is a rank 3 gold. I am currently working my way up the gold ladder. I haven't been playing a lot of 1v1s. I usually just play customs and 2v2s, but this is won 2 in a row today. I'm now 20 and 11. Still pretty bad. Yeah. But anyway, I'm rank 7 now, so hopefully I'll get into platinum by tomorrow. And in this game, I'll show you how to do a standard fast expansion into Hydra, like basically what Hydra does, except without the rage quit at the end. So Protoss pretty standard right now. He actually has a late pylon. I don't know why he did that at 10 and didn't didn't do it at 9. He actually wasted, I'm pretty sure he wasted half or almost a full chrono boost there. So he's just waiting to put down his gateway right here. Meanwhile, I'm at my base. My overlord does go the wrong way, and we are on opposite sides, so the rush distance is actually quite long, which gives me a slight advantage when I fast expand. So right now I got 14 drones. What I like to do is 15 pool, 16 hatch. So as you can see when it gets here, his probe scouts my overlord, which immediately says that my base is on the side that's adjacent to it. So that's where he's headed, I believe. Yep. And I finally reach his base. Now I like to position my overlords here, here, and here for my initial overlords, and maybe one here, just so I can make sure there's no protoss shenanigans, because you know how those protosses love their shenanigans. So that they don't like warp in Dark Templars or put proxy pylons in my base, that kind of stuff. Now I do have my pool finally going up, me sending a drone to put down a hatch. If he were a better player, he would probably have built a pylon there or just moved his worker around there. And if I were a better player, I would have just built a hatch instead of sitting around doing nothing. But I did manage to scout his base. I see that he was going cybercore and that he was chrono boosting a zealot. So I assumed that he was teching, but I think he changes his plan after he sees my fast expansion. And right now, from my perspective, I see his zealot coming, and my pool just popped, and I'm building a queen right now. Supply locked for zerglings, and very low on larvae. So right now, I'm basically trying to get my overlord up. After that, I'll get as many zerglings as I can, move my queen down. Hopefully, I'll be able to fend off his single zealot. He's got more. No, he doesn't have more coming. He has one right there. Alright. So, like, the Protoss way to counter the fast expansion is basically just do double chrono gate. Preferably in a place that's like a little bit closer. If he scouts that I got a really late pool, then maybe put down two gates, save up chrono boost, and just chrono boost zealots until him comes. And then, so right here, I managed to surround a zealot. It's very important to actually surround your zealot. I don't know if actually, I'm not sure if 4 zerglings can kill a zealot, but I know that 6 zerglings can with proper micro. You can not actually lose any, so I'm not sure what he was doing on his part. Maybe he was not paying attention. I was kind of a miss micro there. I actually built a spine crawler up in my base, and I'm transferring it here. What I like to do is build a spine crawler here, and then Evo chamber here, so that I can pump drones safely. Right now I'm sending out a zergling scout to see what he's got, and my drone scout sees 4 gate. Actually, I actually see the 2 gate, then I went back up here. So I know he's going 4 gate aggression, so I just mass up spine crawlers at this point. Pump my drones, mass my spine crawlers, got my second queen up, and you'll see in a sec. So yeah, basically the goal of fast expansion is to defend until you mass hydras, because roaches are just shit now. I actually don't see this proxy, we'll see how that plays into this, but you wall off your ramp with the Evo chamber so he doesn't do any protoss shenanigans. And then I build at least 2 spine crawlers. I think this game I go 4 or 5 just because I don't want to build any zerglings. But it's always important to get that early gas as well. I got my gas at, I believe, 16, and getting that early gas is really useful because you can get a really quick speedling. And what speedling allows you to do is basically he believes he has in a position of map control right now when he's standing outside my base, and I'm basically building static defense, which is true. He does have a certain level of map control, but if I get a certain number of speedlings, let's say 12 or so, I'm gonna be able to run past his force and just go into his main, if not attack his natural, which a person who has map control would just naturally put down a natural, and he pretty much has to because I'm fast expanding unless he's doing a pretty hefty timing push. So I see that he doesn't have a natural now. I come up here and I see that he's only got 2 zealots in his base. I'm not sure why I run back. I think it's because he's gonna he's hold positioning his zealot right now, so I couldn't do much there. Actually, this is actually a pretty cool base design. But you see here that he's trying to attack, and sees my zergling, sees my static defense. I don't think he decides to push in just because 4 spine crawls is pretty badass. So at this point, I realize that obviously units are not coming out of his base, so there must be a proxy pylon somewhere. So you'll see what I do. See what I do against that. But basically, just macro up, get zerglings. Don't overdo drones. Watch your psi and constantly produce larvae while taking up. Of course, you want to get the Hydra tech as soon as possible. And right here, I see his army. So